Afternoon, guys. Yes, so my name is Mosotho Moshoane. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm an author also of the book titled 15 Pages, and a book also that I'm launching in December on the 3rd, and that book is going to be titled Business as a Language. I'm also going to be very short, but before I go into the lesson that I wanted to bring to you guys, I'm also going to just tell you a bit of background about my story and how I started. So, growing up in high school, I wanted to play sport. I played a lot of different sports, and I wanted to play sport professionally. But I was particularly good at soccer and at cricket. And in grade 9, I made it to the Supersport United Academy. So a lot of the guys that you see in PSL, I went to school with. And that's all I wanted to do. So I wasn't focused in school. We used to attend events like this that would guide us in terms of career. And I never ever saw myself even dressed in formal. I thought that sport was the only way for me. I then went to the academy and sport didn't work out for me. And similarly to you guys here, there's a lot of different goals that you have right now at this stage of your career or in high school. But going through the motions of life, you'll find that there's something that deters you from the goal that you've set, and then you have to change your goal, which is what happened to me. Anyway, fast forward to the sport not working out. I went to go study computer information systems in Thailand, in Bangkok, for 4 years. And while I was studying there, I developed a love for marketing. And so I would be in class during the day, studying towards the computer informations degree. And at night, I would work on my passion, which was marketing. I then started a business called Beetrootpine, which is the business that I work in day to day now today. And yeah, that's a bit of background in terms of my story and how I started. And now I've ended up in business, and I've written 2 books also. And I speak also at events like this and business events. But today I wanted to bring a lesson that's specific and a lesson that you guys can relate to. As the MC said, I'm very young. I'm 23 now, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm very young, and just like you guys, I relate. So how many of us have Instagram or Facebook? Okay. And how many of you guys like being on Instagram and Facebook, like for the majority of your free time? A lot of us, right? Yeah. So the problem is the digital age and the modern day has made us lazy thinkers. Because on Instagram, the people that you follow, they never post the picture of their petrol when it's empty. Senzo spoke about being broke as an actor. What you see on Instagram and what you see on Facebook is only the results or the success that people want to show you, but they never show you the process or the difficulties that they face. So then what the digital age has done is it's made us lazy thinkers, and it's also made us victims of instant gratification. How many of us make 2-minute noodles? 2-minute noodles? Yeah. So 2-minute noodles, it's exactly like the life we live in today. It's very quick, slap bang, but we also know 2-minute noodles are not the healthiest meal that we can eat. And it's turned us into a generation that I call, yeah, I saw the 2-minute noodles are out there. It's turned us into a generation that thinks as microwave thinkers and vending machines. So if you've been to a vending machine, you put your money, you choose what you want, and you get it instantly. But that's not how life works. So when I was thinking about what to speak to you about, I thought of an analogy. So I've flown around the world a lot, and I've been on many planes, but there's a lesson that I want to bring about aeroplanes that you can apply to your life. So you know that to fly an aeroplane, you need a pilot, correct? There's no pilot who's going to fly an aeroplane without qualification or without information or without practical experience. Similarly to you, you are the pilot of your own career. and you have to acquire information and you have to acquire qualifications in order to pilot your career to where you want it to be. And pilots also, before flying, they check a whole lot of other things like weather, they check a whole lot of information before the plane even takes off. And yeah, similarly to you, just like today, there's so much information that you guys can acquire and so much information that you guys can learn so that when you leave here, you can be the pilots and you can fly your own lives to the necessary successes that you want. When you also fly, one day when you get to fly, and those who have flown already, you'll notice that when you fly, you hit clouds and there's a bump, so it creates turbulence. Those turbulence now represent the difficulties that you'll go through in your life. I explained that I wanted to play sport professionally, but there was a turbulence in my life or a difficulty in my life, and I had to change my route, and it landed me where I am today. And similarly, also a plane, when it takes off, it's just like when a car starts, right? You know, a manual car starts in gear 1, then it goes to gear 2, then gear 3. It's a process. It doesn't go from gear 1 to gear 5, or it doesn't go from 20 kilometers to 130. So when you guys are on Instagram and you guys are on Facebook, don't seek instant gratification. Don't seek instant success. There's a lot of hard work that goes into what you guys see on Instagram. And yeah, that's what I wanted to bring to you guys today. My time's up. Thanks.